Hi, it's me, Editor Chan. Today we're covering collectibles. Collectibles are fun little prizes that give players a sense of pride and accomplishment and can encourage experimenting with characters they might otherwise have missed. So let's get started making a couple. We'll need to go to the Collectibles tab to create them. Use the plus to add a new collectible. The ID is a unique value used internally, while the title and subtitle are what display in the game. The thumbnail is the image on the game's collectible list. I'll use the lightning bolt. Maybe the storm cloud actually. While the image is the big image shown when viewing a collectible. Text is just some flavored text about what the collectible represents. Let's make another collectible to demonstrate counters. I'm just working with what images I have, so I'll use my shirt. I'll fill out the same details as before. Okay, the counter here is the number of times the collectible must be triggered before it gets unlocked. We'll see how that works in a bit. In the meantime, we need an unlock hint to tell the player how to win the collectible. So back in the game, we can see our new collectibles are available, and you can see how the title, subtitle, text, and so on fit. I had all collectibles unlocked in the editor's Configure Game tool. Let's turn that off to see how locked collectibles look. I've also marked the lightning collectible as secret. Notice now that the shirt collectible is present, but the lightning one doesn't appear at all. If instead of marking it secret, you choose to hide details, then the collectible will appear, but not give you any information, except for the unlock hint. Okay, let's go about actually unlocking collectibles now. Collectibles unlock when a certain line of dialogue is played. For the lightning collectible, that's when I get struck. So on those lines, I'll click the trophy and choose which collectible to unlock. Since this collectible has no counter, I don't need to do anything else here. I just need to make sure every line triggers it. So that was straightforward. Our other one is a bit more complicated, since it should unlock after I win 3 hands despite having a bad hand, and only after I've lost my shirt. So let's piece together these requirements. First, I need to make a case for when I have a bad hand, and only after I lost my shirt. I'm going to mark this as hidden, which means this line will be used for background processing only and never actually display. Any markers, collectibles, and so on attached to a hidden line will execute if the case conditions are met, but another case will be selected to display. Now, I'm going to create a marker so that we know we got a bad hand. Next, I'm going to use a global case so that I don't need to worry about what the proper phase immediately after the bad hand is going to be. Again, this should only apply after I've lost my shirt. And I actually missed a stage here, and in the bad hand case too. Okay, again I'll make this hidden since I don't want to actually display these lines. Next, I only want to run this if the track shirt marker has been set. Otherwise this would run for every single phase of the game. I'm also going to make this line clear that marker. This way we are guaranteed that track shirt will only be set immediately after a bad hand. Next, when this plays we want to increment our collectibles counter. This works the same way as before, except we choose increment here rather than unlock. Finally, we want to only do this if we didn't lose the hand. We can accomplish this by checking that the target does not have our editor Chan for a tag. The target is the loser, so if this is true, then we were not the loser. Lastly, I'm just going to label this case to make it clear in the case list what this hidden case is doing. Same thing with the bad hand case. Now, I had done some off-camera edits and forgot to make the bad hand case hidden again, so I'll fix that right now. To reiterate why being hidden is useful, this will ensure that the track shirt marker is set for every bad hand line. If I didn't do this, then I would need to manually add the marker to every single applicable bad hand line, and then remember to add it for every future line too, and I would need to split this case too before and after losing my shirt, so I don't set the marker for the first stages. Also, without a hidden case, I would be unable to set other markers for bad hands, since you can only set one marker per line. Finally, this only covers if we didn't lose the hand. If we did lose, the track shirt marker would never be unset, which is a big problem. So we're going to duplicate our global line, but reverse it to apply if the target does have our tag, meaning we lost the hand. We don't want to increment the collectible counter, so I'll open up the collectible and clear it out. But we do want to clear the marker still. There, now we have set up some hidden logic that will increment this collectible's counter every time we don't lose with a bad hand, and this will automatically unlock the collectible upon incrementing to 3. As you can see, the system is very flexible with regards to unlock conditions. The main guidelines are to not make something excessively grindy, and don't make it too reliant on random luck. Have fun making collectibles.